So if you feel like you're paralyzed whenever you go to switch on the camera and you just don't know what to talk about, or you just freeze up and the words just don't come out, then I've got something that you might find helpful. It's something I've been trying for the last couple of weeks, and it's what I'm doing right now in this video, and it should help you to open up, to speak more naturally to the camera, and hopefully then give you more confidence to produce more videos. So when I watch some of the creators, the ones that I look up to, they make it look so easy to just switch on the camera and start talking to it like it was a human being, but it's not a human being, it's a black box on a tripod. And I'm sat here in a room on my own talking to an electronic device. And that's really hard, and trying to get past that and remember that you're talking to an audience, remember that you're talking to people, and try and convey that in your voice, it's a really hard thing to learn. So I've seen tons of advice online, and the biggest one is pretend you're speaking to a loved one or a friend or just a particular person and speak directly to them. And I think there's a lot of merit in that. And I try and do that, but at the end of the day, it's really hard to get past the fact that you're not talking to a real person and you are talking to an electronic device on a tripod. So if you're feeling the same and you just feel like it's just really odd, just really out of place speaking to a camera, then just remember, like, everybody does that. Nobody's born with a natural ability to talk to a camera like it was a real person. But there's a few things you can do to try and help the process along, to try and make it all feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more relaxed, and most of that's rooted in repetition and becoming accustomed to talking to the camera. And again, that can be easier said than done if you're thinking that you need to post a whole load of videos in order to get over the fear that you've got, or the uncomfortable feeling that you've got of making videos, because it's a catch-22. So you end up not making any videos. So if you're finding yourself in the same boat and you just find it really, really uncomfortable to just talk into the camera, and you find yourself freezing up and the words just don't come out, then I want you to try something that's been really helping me for the past few weeks, and that's to make content every day. And I said creating content, not posting content, so don't worry. You can create content just for you. Just switch the camera on and talk, have a dialogue. And at first it's going to seem really, really, really weird. And the weirder it feels, the more you've just got to tell yourself, you're not going to post it, or you don't have to post it anywhere. Just record it for you. Consider it just practice runs talking to the camera. So as we said, one of the best ways to get accustomed to talking on camera is to talk on camera, is through repetition, is through iteration, it's through getting accustomed to the process. And you don't have to be posting that stuff to social media. You can just switch on the camera, record a dialogue, freestyle it, and just have a conversation with yourself or with your camera until it feels a bit more natural, until it feels a bit more comfortable, until your brain accepts this as just another way of you communicating. And then after a while, when you actually come to record stuff that you're going to put online, it becomes a lot easier. So as human beings, our brains are not wired to be talking to a camera. They're wired to be talking to other human beings. So we kind of need to train our brain to accept talking to a camera as a normal form of communication in order to be able to speak to the camera the same way as we'd speak to other people. And that's really difficult, but it can be achieved through repetition, through just making videos. So for this to work, you need to feel the most relaxed you can in order to convince your brain that talking to this camera is okay, is a normal form of communication. And you can't do that if at the back of your head you're super worried about how you're going to come across to your viewers, and if your messaging is on point, and blah blah blah, how you look, your lighting. So do your best with stuff like that, but in the back of your head, try and remember that the video you're making today is just for you. You're just recording this video in order to practice talking to the camera. Maybe you have some bullet points that you want to talk about, and just freestyle it. And it doesn't matter if you go back over and over the same bullet points over and over again and repeat yourself. Just get used to doing it. So what you'll hopefully find is there's a huge difference in the way you come across on camera when you're not recording it to post on social media, when you're just recording for yourself. And then when you watch those videos back, maybe you're just talking gibberish and you don't post anything to your social media channels or your YouTube channel, but two things are happening. You're getting used to talking to camera, and you're getting feedback when you look at those videos and you see how relaxed you are, and you see the possibility, you see that you can come across as authentic and normal and not robotic on camera. And if you just keep repeating that every day, you might find that some days you actually record something you really like and you want to post that on social media, so go for it. So that's exactly what I'm doing with this video. I don't know if I'm going to post this video onto my channel or not. I've been talking for 18 minutes and 20 seconds. I've done a lot of repetitions. I've done a lot of pausing. I've just been trying to get in the flow. So what I'll do after I've recorded this video is whip it into my editor and chop it around a bit and see if I've got a video that I think's worth posting. If I do, that's great. And if not, then that's absolutely fine. It's just 20 minutes where I've been practicing talking to the camera. And I think if you do that every single day, after about 2 or 3 weeks, you'll get so much more comfortable, so much more relaxed talking to the camera. Your brain will accept it as not being so abnormal. So if you are struggling, I really want you to try this. Try it for 15 or maybe 30 minutes a day. Just write down some bullet points of some things that you want to talk about, some things you want to convey today. Switch on the camera and just start talking. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to have a perfect beginning, a middle and an end. Just start talking, and if you feel yourself tensing up and you feel yourself worrying about how you're looking on camera or how things are coming across, just stop a minute, remind yourself that you're not making the video for YouTube, you're not making the video for social media, you're just making it for you. You're just going to record a video and then you're going to watch it back to yourself. And once you get in that mindset, and it doesn't matter if you repeat yourself and you go over and over the same thing again and again, after that you can get it into your editor and you might surprise yourself and figure out you've actually got a tangible video. You've actually got things, when you cut things up and stitch things together, that you have, not only you have a story, you have a message, but your delivery is so much better because you weren't constantly worried in the back of your head about how you're coming across on camera. And I think this is an issue that so many new creators face. I see this all the time with like brand new channels on their first or second videos. They look absolutely terrified on camera. They're robotic. They're like this. They're talking. They don't know how to speak. It's because it's not natural and it's totally normal. And I say to all those people, like, don't give up. Keep making videos. It does get better. It gets a lot easier after time. But if you want to speed up that process, if you want to sort of get through that a bit quicker, then you just need to train your brain more. And a perfect way to do it is just to get out the camera every single day and record something, even if that goes in the bin. So hopefully you'll find this helpful as well. As I said, just get the camera out every single day, record something, try and get a message across on camera, repeat yourself a million times, it does not matter, import it into your editor, have a play around with it, edit things, stitch things together, and if you don't like it, bin it and do the same tomorrow. If you want more insights into being a small creator, then hit that subscribe button. I know everybody asks you to do that, but it means so much. And consider watching this video next, and I'll see you in the next one.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more.